What's up, my wild animals? Bruno here in Marina Del Rey at the Fearless Workshop, co-founded by Brian Begin and Dave Stultz. Now, Fearless is a place where men of all ages come to get out of their minds and into their bodies, which is something that we all need. So, enough talk. Let's see this for ourselves. Fearless.
I would say the Fearless brand started when I was a child. At 9 years old, I wanted to learn to meditate. I was super shy. And so when I graduated at high school, I was like, I gotta change my whole life or it's gonna suck. I'm gonna be miserable. And so I got rid of all my computers and everything that kept me introverted, and I started forcing myself to learn as much as I could. I started reading and devouring books. And then I started finding out about embodiment. I started learning about, wow, I gotta get past the brain to the nervous system, to the neurology, so that I'm living it without so much trying to think about it. And that was the big game changer.
I hadn't expected to come in and really find a place where I could really change my entire life by using the principles.
We started this talk and he said, if you don't have what you want in your life, or you're not rapidly moving towards it, it's because you have an emotional block you're afraid to face.
Rather than just stand like this, walk like this, talk like this to be a confident person, I wanted to, what does it feel like to be a confident person? What does it feel like to really believe in yourself? Not just how do I stand like it, not how do I just put a fake smile on. And that's what the question became. And that's what Fearless became about, is how do we dig up all that repressed stuff and start allowing out all those real emotions, and then really sorting through them to get to the other side, to where the best version of yourself comes out.
And really being around these guys and seeing what they were doing in their own personal lives was kind of like, it's a true testament that they're really doing things that they want to do in life, and they're not asking for permission to do it. They're just going and doing it. I basically trusted what I learned in these workshops, man, and they paid tenfold.
A lot of people say life is about learning, and I always say learning is the byproduct of what life is about. In my opinion, life is about the cutting edge of experience, of having an experience. Like when you look at people and they're most passionate, the most alive, when you're the most alive, it's when you're doing something new, or you're stretching your boundaries and you're on the edge of a new experience. And in that you learn because you're so excited, you're so full of life. And that's what I want for everybody that comes here. I want them to have a full breadth of experience of life. What do they want? And then how can we help them have those cutting edge experiences for them? And everybody's idea of what is cutting edge is going to be different, right? So helping them fully experience life in the way their body's kind of craving it, as long as it's not hurting anybody else. And that's the most important thing, is it's full experience, just as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Well, my friends, I'm fearless, or at least on my way there. I want to thank Brian and Dave for a beautiful workshop, for including me in something very personal that a lot of guys aren't willing to share. And I think it's so important for guys to get into their bodies and really feel things and use that to affect positive change in their lives. So thank you all, and until next time, I'm Bruno. You're watching The Zoo. Peace.